All right, we got Thulius on the left. Yeah, Thulius on the left and GenesisDC on the right. Thulius, a Merkava player, and GenesisDC with Phonon. So, I don't know a ton about this matchup, but I have this division that I do of the characters in Uni in my head into 5 groups based on like a rough kind of playstyle. It breaks out pretty evenly into those 5 groups, which is pretty cool. Both Phonon and Merkava are in the group I call LOL UNIST buttons. They're characters with just giant buttons, take up a ton of the screen, have a lot of frame advantage, and sort of like 2 people just poking at each other with sticks until somebody gets the knockdown. And you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. Alright, so GenesisDC trying to steal the initiative with the chain shift. Oh, anti-airism with the big jump C, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes you're just going to get a throw. And GenesisDC now on the back foot, but Thulius just kind of gives it up, backs off a little bit, and tries to do grabby hands, and GenesisDC punishes him a lot for it. And there's the shield break. This is a bad situation for Merkava, who could still do DP, but chooses not to. Instead gets instant overheaded into chain shift. Such is the way of things. Welcome to Phonon. Instant overheads for days. Oh, yeah. Phonon, in my opinion, has some of the most annoying and dominant round start options in the game. Ooh. Yep. All right, so this is going to be... Ooh, goes with the chain shift into full knockdown conversion in the corner, and what are we going to see? Just pressing buttons. Ooh, goes for the fake overhead into shield break.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was sick. All right, so Thulius going to set some plays here in the corner. Doesn't go for worms, just goes for a quick overhead into pressing buttons. GenesisDC not going for a lot of free shields here. I think he's a little bit afraid, and he's willing to just wait this out. All right, grid almost up. Who's going to get it? Yeah, okay. GenesisDC almost gave it up there. If Thulius had shielded, it would have been Thulius's, but... Phonon with Vorpal. Phonon coming in. Phonon doing Phonon things. Phonon pressing buttons.
And Wolfsheik, yeah, took the Vorpal advantage back.
Yep.
Or the grid advantage, sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're close enough. I think GenesisDC could have killed there with a cross-cast Veil-Off combo, but chose not to, and unfortunately getting punished for it here. The round timer is almost up. This could very easily...
Oh, what an unfortunate break.
That's super unfortunate, because that was actually a free throw for GenesisDC. If he had chosen to throw, he would have gotten the punish and won the round. Yeah, exactly. But,
tough break.
Now we got Thulius pushing to the corner. Thulius probably just looking for an opportunity to throw out grabby hands, float above the projectile. And we're going to see a shield into taking frame advantage back, just floating up there. Not a whole lot most characters can do when Merkava's just sort of floating over you like that. He's too high to really get hit by a lot of common anti-airs, and vertical anti-airs in this game are not super good. Some would work, like Hyde's DP would hit it, or you could probably do Gordo's 2C, because Gordo's 2C is stupid. But I don't know what Phonon has for that situation. Just like jump up, press a button. Ooh, jumps over the DP, and all of a sudden the fortunes are reversed. We got Thulius in the corner. DP's out, finds the opportunity, and we are going to see a reset to neutral.
And this seems just like Melty, all grounded normals are air blockable.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Like
you have to be mindful of that. Air projectiles though blockable.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so GenesisDC got Thulius in the corner. This is coming down to the wire, but instant overhead, and Phonon, I believe, can do crosscast Veil-Off here. Chooses not to again. And he's going into the corner. Oh, block this. It's over. Wow.
Game 1.
Well played by both sides. Thulius realizing that GenesisDC is willing to bet like that, and just willing to wait, and assume that Merkava with his excellent frame traps can let GenesisDC stand there for a second, and then do something. Oh, we have. Oh, I didn't know GenesisDC played Hilda.
Yeah, he actually. Yeah, I do know.
Hey,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is new to me. This is
Yeah,
new to me.
that was his original character. If I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, Unio.
All right, so we are going to see GenesisDC try to set some plays here. I'm glad that I don't have to fight GenesisDC right now. I may later have to fight GenesisDC, but I'm glad I don't have to right now because Chaos versus Hilda is a huge pain in the ass.
Right.
I really just don't want to deal with it. I don't know how this matchup is. GenesisDC currently making it look like Hilda's got excellent sort of dominance in range neutral here, but Hilda's
Mercaba's
weakness
in
in,
now,
well,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Hilda's weakness in every matchup is that she's kind of Pringles on defense, and Merkaba in
Shout out
particular,
CX.
Merkaba in particular, I think can pressure Hilda from outside of where her kind of panic normals are. Like she can still do like 2A or whatever, but it's fine. I mean, GenesisDC has reacquired the frame advantage, but Thulius blocking well seems to know what's high and what's low, which is essential. Oh, gets blown up by the delay assault jump hold C.
Chain shift. Okay,
GenesisDC blocks. Ooh, you can't punish that. You can't punish that. Unfortunately,
you have to hold that when you see
yeah,
that, basically.
you have to hold that. Merkaba is not particularly frame advantage, but Merkaba is frame advantaged enough that there's no convenient time for you to punish. If you get last hit shield, then Merkaba has to back off, or you will take frame advantage from him. But Thulius takes game one, and that pretty much looked exactly like I thought it was going to. GenesisDC dominated neutral when he could hold it down, and got some great mix-ups, and then Merkaba just sort of did Merkaba things, and it was over. But Thulius down on half life now. Back techs out of the setup, which is great. That gets you out of basically all of the level 0 Hilda setups. GenesisDC blocks it, takes back frame advantage because Merkaba chooses not to do anything. And yeah, I think at this point we're just going to see. Oh, okay, just glides in. Never mind. I thought we were just going to see projectiles at the opposite side of the screen until the end of time. But you know what? I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. Too late. Projectile fight. Hobo's fighting the sticks.
All right, both players sitting back, throwing out things.
Ooh, tries to anti-air with the, I can't remember what button that is. I apologize. I'm a bad commentator. I don't know a thing.
No, you're IFC Solarium.
Hey, ooh, 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 ooh. All right, I'm not doing that anymore. I have about one of those in me. Everybody hates it. I'm not Yipes. I can't get away with it.
We can't.
No.
We can't do that.
But all right, so Merkaba, yeah, looking for the opportunity, but you know, baits out the approach into the that back spike that Hilda does that takes a second to come out. That is plus 13 on normal blocks.
Woo!
So yeah, exactly. So if you block that, you pretty much just have to hold whatever comes next. So
Oh, the grid break throw.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So GenesisDC with a huge life lead right now. Oh, I thought that was going to cement it, but I've been wrong before. But 15 seconds left on the clock. Thulius is going to have to get some amazing mix-ups right now. Doesn't find him. And GenesisDC takes it to game 3 here in
the holder
winners.
change.
This is winners 8ths, right?
Oh.
This will be yeah. I mean winners, or excuse me,
losers
losers
round 4.
8ths. Yeah. What am I talking about? Next is losers quarters here, and
Yeah.
the winner of this is going to play Suna, who is Columbus's local Aurier player. Well, also Jusichi plays an excellent Aurier, so I guess we have 2 Auriers. But Aurier is the girlfriend.
And 2 Chaos players?
We have 3 Chaos players.
We have a third
We
now?
have 3 Chaos players. We have me, we have ADC Ken, who I think...
Oh, yeah, I forgot Ken plays Chaos, yeah.
And Drifter, who won Guilty Gear today with Bedman, plays Chaos as well. All right, so we're going to have...
Merkaba things.
We're going to have, yeah, exactly. Merkaba things into Worm, into... don't press buttons, Hilda. All right, so this is going to be... Oh, it pops out because of the Worm hit. Don't you love fucking up your own combos? You take those, though. I mean, that's the way the game goes.
All right, so Hilda gets the life advantage, and
yep, and this
like
should be dead. Yeah. No meter, but Hilda has some stuff that she can do, and she doesn't want to knock you down. So And yeah, just blocks the plus 13, and it's over. The turn is over.
Wow.
This is kind of how Hilda goes, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Hilda change definitely worked out for GenesisDC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
Well,
it's,
so far, obviously.
GenesisDC making it work, and we are going to see. Ooh, so unfortunate when you get in on a character that is such a hard zoning character like Hilda, and you get in and you drop your combo and they get out for free.
Right.
That's I mean, there are a lot of frustrating feelings in fighting games, but that one kills me all the time. But Thulius here doing the set plays. Ooh, whiff aerial into low, and we are going to see a full combo here back into the corner into knockdown. If I were goes for it again, oh my god, does the throw, and this is not looking good for GenesisDC. But never mind, we're out of the corner, and Hilda could absolutely just make this happen with a couple good mix-ups. Thulius blocks that one. All right, GenesisDC takes it back. That's kind of risky. Goes for it again. All right.
Yeah, the two-way
Shows
out.
what I know. And that is a low into a full combo. I think Hilda combos into superhero. Yeah.
And that will probably kill.
Oh,
yeah, it does.
yeah.
Okay.
I thought that might not. All right, GenesisDC advances 2-1 over Thulius. And we are going to see GenesisDC versus Suna coming up here momentarily.